should be good enough.
One, two. Sorry, that was my recording program. Basically, it takes up anything that is currently happening. Let me check if the audio is working properly. I don't know yet. Just give it a second. One, two. Sorry, that was my as I said, guys, that was my shit. And since I am back, which should surprise anyone. Oh. That's weird. Did I turn on the audio? Yeah, I did. Alright, there we go. The audio is back up and we are ready to stream. Basically, okay, before you guys ask me, Becken, what have you been doing? Just a bunch of missions, that is like side missions anyway. I was pretty sure you guys wouldn't mind, first of all, but basically, I think, yeah, I got this one not that long ago. I think it was like 2 days ago. It's like right after no, wait, no, it was not 2 days ago. Yeah, anyway. Well, I'm the type of guy. Okay, guys, look at this. Perfectly linked up. Now, all I have to do is talk to Elder Maxon, which is over here.
And I'm not throwing the switch until he gets us the going.
Remarkable work, Knight. The signal interceptor appears to be complete. I'm ready to put it to the test.
Sarcastic.
Standing by.
All of us are aware of the risks you're taking, and we salute you. That being said, this is the first time we've attempted to directly adapt Institute technology. When we throw that switch, we don't know exactly what's going to happen. God willing, you'll end up inside the Institute, and the mission can continue.
Determined to go.
Nothing's gonna stop me when I'm so close to the answers I'm looking for.
Eager to get inside, huh? Good. Now, I want you to listen very carefully. Once you've entered the Institute, we expect to lose contact, so it's imperative you remember everything I'm about to tell you.
I will.
About 10 years ago, the Brotherhood began recruiting civilian scientists from the capital wasteland to assist with various projects. During this process, we were able to obtain the services of Dr. Madison Lee, a noted mind in the field of nuclear engineering.
That's fortunate.
That's fortunate.
Yes, it was. Securing useful resources during wartime is critical. That said, Dr. Lee's contributions to our cause were instrumental in maintaining order in the capital wasteland. After some time, she developed differences with the Brotherhood and exiled herself to the Commonwealth. We're fairly certain that her intent was to make contact with the Institute.
Letting her go.
I'm surprised that the Brotherhood let her go.
Had I been in command, I wouldn't have allowed it to happen. She was a valuable asset. Your mission is simple. Once you're inside the Institute, we want you to track down Dr. Lee's whereabouts. If you find out that she's still alive, make contact with her and convince her to return to the Brotherhood of Steel. There's a special project we're working on, and it needs her attention.
Dr. Lee.
What's this project that needs her attention?
Dr. Lee previously worked on a potent weapon for the Brotherhood of Steel. We'd like her to continue where she left off. That's all I can tell you. Listen to me, Knight. I'm well aware that you're risking your life going into the Institute blind. Just keep your mind on the mission, and don't let anything they say sway you from your duty. Good luck.
Advertorium.
Proctor.
I've checked and rechecked everything. I think the signal interceptor's ready to go. Are you?
Let's do this.
All right. Head up onto the platform and we'll see if I can find a signal to lock onto.
You have your assignments. Move out.
The device doesn't work from over there. You have to be on the platform. Let's see. Relays dialed in. Beam emitters warmed up. Everything looks green. Let me start scanning for the signal. Cross your fingers. I'm inputting the code now. Wow, there's a heck of a lot of interference and ghosting. It's gonna take a minute or two to lock in. By the way, this little trip you're taking is a heck of an opportunity to find out as much as we can about the Institute and what they're up to. I put a clever little program on this holotape that'll scan their network and download anything it finds. If you place it in any terminal down there, it'll do the rest. Bring it back to me and I'll see if I can make sense of whatever it found.
Copy that.
Well, looks like we have a winner. RF wave capture complete. Ramping the emitter. 60%, 80%. Emitter spiking but steady. All that's left is to throw the transmit switch. Transmitting in 3, 2, 1. Stay safe, soldier.
Yeah, it's kind of cool. Okay, so I need to do something really quick, guys. I know how this is gonna sound, but basically my... Alright, you know, I'm just gonna do this on my other thing. Cut. That would be great. There, thank you. Just give me a second. We're having some technical difficulties. Please stand by for... Well, yeah, you know what I mean. And I should be fine in... You know, I'm just gonna do this on my... Well, it doesn't really work to go like that. I don't know why you would decide to put in the same word over and over again. I mean, you did, but, you know, I didn't expect you to do it. Anyway, yeah, now I can see the screen perfectly. Basically, my YouTube screen usually has black to white on the text, so I see better, if that makes any sense. Ah, here it is. View access log. Ah! There we have it. Load holotape. I don't remember which one to do. Scrape Halen's personal log. Private network scanner. Log Michael Daily. It's not Josh. It's not Atomic Command, is it? Oh, no, quick again. Can I load a different courser ship, discarded Arquette, work log? No, it's not that either. She said that I would just... Wait, maybe this? Yes! There we have it! Network scanner. Haha! Found it out. Eternal network detected. And then... Did I do it correctly? One second. Ah, okay, so I already done it. That's good. Okay. I'm gonna take off this, and I am... It doesn't really matter what I do, because, honestly... Alright, let's see here. You give me a second, guys. I have 129. Ah, yes, they do have some duct tape in here. We all do love our duct tape. At least me. Fallout 4 wouldn't be anything without its duct tape.
I wondered if you might make it here. You're quite resourceful. I'm known as Father. The Institute is under my guidance. I know why you're here. I'd like to discuss things with you face to face. Please, step into the elevator.
Well, sure, I'll step in the elevator in a second. Right now, I cannot go there. That's a bit unfortunate, isn't it? Alright, we're gonna spend... Alright, there we go. That's way
I
better.
can only imagine what you've heard, what you think of us. I'd like to show you that you may have the wrong impression.
Mm-hmm.
Welcome to the Institute.
That's a Corsair.
This is the reality of the Institute. This place, these people, the work we do. For over 100 years, we've dedicated ourselves to humanity's survival. Decades of research, countless experiments and trials, a shared vision of how science can help shape the future. It has never been easy, and our actions are often misinterpreted by those above ground. Someday, perhaps, we can show them what we've accomplished. But for now, we must remain underground. There's too much at stake here to risk it all. As you've seen, things above are unstable. I'd like to talk to you about what we can do for everyone. But that can wait. You are here for a specific, very personal reason. You are here for your son.
Well, nailed it right on the coffin. Jesus. My boy! Oh, Jesus, I just realized. Guys, give me a second, please. I just realized what I did. Also, I decided to shape my bed. Fuck. It's 9, not 0. There we go. Jesus, I was wondering what was going on. Alright, there we go. It's time for me to check out how much fusion power. Okay, my fusion power ain't that bad. Pretty good. I'll take it a spanner and I'll take it a tweezers application. This is the cleanest place in the Commonwealth.
Sean?
Huh? Yes, I'm Sean.
It's really you?
Sean? Oh my god. It's really you.
Who are you?
I'm your dad, boy.
Sean.
Father, what's going
It's
on?
me.
What's happening?
I'm your dad.
Dad's here now.
What's
Yes.
going on?
It's me.
Father?
Your dad.
Father!
I'm here, Sean.
I don't know you.
It'll be okay,
Go away.
Sean. I'm
Father.
here now.
Father, help me! There's someone here, help me!
Come
Sean,
on.
please. Calm down. I'll get you out of there.
Father? Father, help me! He's trying to take me! Father? Father, help me!
Sean. S923, recall code Cirrus. Fascinating, but disappointing. The child's responses were not at all what I anticipated. He's a prototype, you understand. We're only just now beginning to explore the effects of extreme emotional stimuli. Please try and keep an open mind. I recognize that you are emotional, and that your journey here has been fraught with challenges. Let's start anew. I am Father. welcome to the Institute.
Give me Sean.
Give me Sean. The real Sean. Right now!
I know. I know. You've gone to such lengths to find him.
You can say that. So,
God. All we're missing are the teacups and the white rabbit.
Ah, levity. Excellent. A sure sign that you adapt quickly to stressful but I need you to realize that this situation is far more complicated than you could have imagined. You have traveled very far and suffered a great deal to find your son. Well, your tenacity and dedication have been rewarded. It's good to finally meet you. After all this time, it's me. I am Sean. I am your son.
it's really you?
It's really you. After all this time.
Yes. It's true. In the vault, you had no concept of the passage of time. You were released from your pod and went searching for the son you'd lost. But then you learned that your son was no longer an infant, but a 10-year-old boy. You believed that 10 years had passed. Is it really so hard to accept that it was not 10, but 60 years? That is the reality. And here I am, raised by the Institute, and now its leader.
Makes sense.
Hell of a story. But I guess it does make sense.
I'm glad you're willing to accept the truth. It's quite encouraging. At that time, the year 2227, the Institute had made great strides in synth production. But it was never enough. Scientific curiosity and the goal of perfection drove them ever onward. What they wanted was the perfect machine. So they followed the best example thus far. The human being. Walking, talking, fully articulate, capable of anything.
I just got an ad showing up on my right, on the bottom of my right screen. That's pretty shit. You needed specimens.
So the weird science experiments needed specimens. That's why they took you.
In a manner of speaking. Yes. The Institute endeavored to create synthetic organics. The most logical starting point, of course, was human DNA. Plenty of that was available, of course. But it had all become corrupted. In this wasteland, radiation affected everyone. Even in their attempts to shield themselves from the world above, members of the Institute had been exposed. Another source was necessary. But then the Institute found me, after discovering records from Vault 111. An infant, frozen in time, protected from the radiation-induced mutations that had crept into every other human cell in the Commonwealth. I was exactly what they needed. And so it was my DNA that became the basis of the synthetic organics used to create every human-like synth you see today. I am their father. Through science, we are family. The synths, me, and you.
It's really you.
Sean. It's really you.
I like that my power armor is standing in the right corner.
I know you must have questions. Please. Anything I can do to help you understand.
Your mother.
Your mother. She never got to see you grow up?
Yes. What happened to her was... I've gone over the records of the incident, of course. It seems her death was an unfortunate bit of collateral damage.
Collateral damage?
Collateral damage? Is that all she was to you?
I forget that it's been such a short time for you. I don't have any direct memories. And I've had my entire life to cope with the loss. Has it always been easy? Of course not. But I've done my best to move on and live my life. For many years, I never questioned who my parents were. I accepted my situation, and that was that. With old age comes regret. And asking what if more often. But what matters now is that you and I have a chance to begin again. What else can I say to ease your mind?
The Institute.
So you're in charge of the Institute?
I am the acting director, yes. I spent decades working to reach this point. It's a responsibility.
The Institute!
Very serious.
I know, right?
The Institute.
Do I?
It really is humanity's best hope for the future, no matter what those above ground might think of us.
Need your help.
Need your help, Sean. It's rough up there, to say the least.
Oh, we've tried that. Surprised? The Institute once tried to help create a stabilized Commonwealth government. It ended in bickering, infighting. It was a disaster. No. We look after our own now. Ultimately, the Commonwealth has nothing to fear from us. Whatever you've seen or heard, I know I can convince you of that. Just give me time. What else can I say to ease your mind?
Kellogg.
Kellogg. He worked for you?
Kellogg. He was an Institute asset long before I arrived here. It wasn't until I became director that I learned of all the things he'd done. What kind of man he was.
I pity him.
After what I've seen, I pity the man. He was as much a victim as anything.
After what he did to you, I'm shocked you would be so generous. But yes, I understand you've experienced things. Perhaps you ended up knowing him better. I, for one, will never truly forgive him. The Institute took advantage of Kellogg's vicious nature. I will freely admit that. Institute technology prolonged his life, and his usefulness far beyond any normal human lifespan. He never failed the Institute, but his cruelty became more apparent with every completed objective. I won't lie. It's no coincidence your path crossed his. It seemed a fitting way to allow you, us, to have some amount of revenge. I know there's more for us to discuss, but the Institute is on the verge of some important breakthroughs. Your presence would be appreciated as we approach them. I've been a part of something amazing here. I've helped to build a life for myself and the people of the Institute. And now, after all these years, you have an opportunity to help with that. Doesn't that intrigue you? Isn't that what you want?
Yes.
That's what I want.
I know. I know you've been through so much. I'm pleased to see it has not impaired your judgment. Forgive me. I'd assume that after everything I'm sure you've seen above ground, you would be more than a bit biased against us. There is much to be done. You'll need time to acclimate yourself, a chance to become acquainted with our procedures.
It's worth it.
I'll do whatever it takes. It's worth it.
I am glad to hear that. The Institute is now your home as much as it is mine. Please take some time, get to know it. Meet the people you'll be working with. You'll want to introduce yourself to the division heads. Dr. Fillmore in facilities, Dr. Ao in SRB, Dr. Holdren in bioscience. And finally, Dr. Lee in advanced systems. They've all been notified of your arrival, of course. Meet them, and then we'll discuss what comes next.
Alright, awesome. Basically what I'm going to do so basically what I'm going to do, guys, is that I'm going to go down to the biolab. One second. Excuse me.
Done. Just need to tighten up this primary drive servo.
As the Institute's requisition vendor, I can provide supplies for
Woo!
your on the surface. How may I assist you today?
Oh, I don't know.
Butter. They have some decent amount of fusion cells, I guess, but you know, they don't have anything perfect, which is
Most of them have lasted long past their projected lifespans. It's an honor to have you here, sir.
thank you, indeed. That's robotics. I think it's in bioscience, if I don't remember wrong.
Thanks again, of course.
Yeah, it's bioscience. I know for a fact it's gotta be. Oh, taking on my shirt the wrong way again. Fuck no. And I should be fine here.
Not yet. I've been reviewing Father's plans to expand our operations at Warwick. He's eager to get that going, so I've had to track him down to one side. I wonder how the Warwick
Alright. No. Ah, there we go. Deactivate laser grid. Alright. Lads, we're doing good. We're doing good. Basically, what we're gonna do is that I'm gonna finish this, then we're gonna take... Then we're gonna go up to... God. Hello, Serum. We're gonna go through, yeah. I mean, we might read this at some point in the game, but... Oh, I see now. He must have taken a serum of some kind. Or he found another way out of the... The synths failed to get through here?
Negative sensor read. Weapons cold.
Okay, so we got 2 portion of cram. I don't know what other stuff we actually got.
Perimeter movement did contact.
Oh no. Okay. Wouldn't be and why. It's like children was in there. Oh, could you guys imagine if children was inside of it? That'd be pretty shit. Wait, we got a kickball? Yeah, awesome. I can bring that to some kids. Alright, now there's... Oh, of course, my lockpick breaks.
Sweet.
Whoa. I see what happened. Jesus. Poor Super Mutant, man. Alright, see, the good thing is, when I decide to teleport myself out of here, which is the way the Institute uses for travel, they've always used this for travel.
That's it.
Oh, yeah. Okay, okay, awesome. Courser uniform. Yes. So this was a Courser hideout? I mean, this was a Courser point? Courser, whatever. Yeah, I don't know what to call it. They do have a lot of this stuff. Yeah, we might as well get some paint, why not? Alright, there we go. Ah, microscopes. Have I ever told you guys how useful microscopes are in this game? Like, when you pick them up, they have a lot of things interacting with them, so you can just use all of that stuff for some good shit. Which I always appreciate. With the, well, I always appreciate the game doing that. So what we're gonna do is that we're gonna end up leaving here and teleporting to a certain person in the glowing sea. Everybody is listening. I'm joking. Yeah, we're picking up a couple of fuses. Yes. Some people would consider this a massive betrayal. I mean, the Institute should. They just let in a guy which has been on ice for 60. Whoa! Fucking hell. I thought I was gonna die there. They do actually have a bit of decent damage. That's a synth. It's like this was a section which they just covered up because they were like, I don't see the point in having this area here.
Sweet.
Which, fair enough, I guess. Is there any way to open up this? There should be, right? Hey, the Lord. All right, right. Okay, of course that doesn't work. Oh, was there a shot though?
Got it.
If you're very hush-hush about this, the Institute will never know. Oh! Yeah, they're growing stuff in here. Oh yeah. Oh no, I can't do it. Let's not be stupid, okay? Alright, so this... teary-eyed, yeah? Anyway. Alright, so we got some... There we go, we got some stuff here. Yes, I'm picking up the recorder. That might be absolutely useful. I have been literally just pickpocketing every single thing.
That's it.
Oh, yes, please. I'm slightly lost. No, never mind, I found my way. Alright, so we're gonna go and see if we can talk to Amanda Lee. Guys, before I do anything, I'm just gonna check something really quick. Where is it? Ah, here we have it. Alright, well, we can always try to do that, but... Defend the servers. I mean, I guess I can always go back to the railroad at some point and just have a chat with him, you know what I mean? Well, basically, I totally forgot all of the things that the Brotherhood got. So, basically... Right. Can I just teleport out of here for now? I mean... Okay, you know what? I'm just gonna go and quickly meet these head managers of whatever. And then we're gonna see. Okay? I can just take anything from these motherfuckers.
The latest synth generation is just amazing. Those guys in robotics are working.
Please resist any urge you might feel to eat the specimens in the hydroponic garden.
Hey, Doc.
Yes, I'm sure that whatever you have to say is...
Okay. Alright, meet the division leaders.
Doc.
Welcome. So good to have you here. Dr. Clayton Holdren, head of the Bioscience Division. I can't wait for you to see the work we're doing. It's truly amazing.
Well, we might as well just meet all of them and have a chat with our son, and then, yeah, all of that stuff.
I look forward to learning more about it.
In that case, let me give you a brief overview of what we do here. As the name implies, the Bioscience Division specializes in fields of studies such as botany, genetics, and medicine. Our most important directive is to ensure the health and well-being of everyone in the Institute. To that end, we cultivate highly specialized breeds of flora for use in food and medicine. We've even started to explore the idea of synthetic animal life. You probably saw the gorillas. They're really just a pet project at this point, but the potential is exciting nonetheless.
Sarcastic.
Yeah, I can't imagine anything more exciting than fake gorillas.
Speaking only for myself, I find them fascinating. Of course, I might be a little biased. I'm sure I've taken up enough of your time as it is. But I have to ask, have you decided whether you'll join us?
I'd like to.
I'm not sure how well I'll fit in, but I'd like to give it a try.
Great. I was hoping you'd say that. In any case, I imagine you'll want to continue looking around. Or, if you prefer, I'd be happy to answer any questions you might have.
See, the thing is that if I keep on doing this, eventually to a point, the game will basically be like, okay, so choose between these three factions. You guys know where I'm going.
I might need that from time to time.
In that case, you'll want to introduce yourself to Dr. Dean Volkert. He's our top biologist and also serves as the Institute's resident physician. Dr. Volkert works in the infirmary. Just pay him a visit whenever you need to. You won't find better medical care anywhere else in the Commonwealth. I'll promise you that.
Well, I myself might disagree a bit, but, you know, that doesn't matter. You know what I mean? I mean, it's medical care. And a bunch of scientists and loonies, as... Actually, some people would call these motherfuckers loonies. Or lunatics.
That was my favorite part.
Our technology must seem pretty advanced by your standards.
Doctor.
They weren't kidding. You really are here. Well, all right. I'm Allie Fillmore. You can think of me as the Institute's chief engineer. When Father told us about you, I could hardly believe it. You've been through so much, I think most people would have just given up. If you don't mind my asking, what was it that kept you going all that time?
Okay, guys, give me a second. There, now I can see the comments way better. Alright, 3 people are currently watching. Hello, welcome. Alright, there we go. Find my son.
I just wanted to find my son and keep him safe.
Now that you've found him, I hope you're proud of the great man he grew up to be. Now, I'll give you a quick rundown of the facilities division, and then I'll answer any questions you might have afterward. As you might guess, we keep the Institute's mechanical and electrical systems running smoothly. We maintain and upgrade all of the systems that make it possible to live and work in a place like this. There's a lot of machinery behind these walls that recycles the air and water and provides power to the laboratories and quarters. The work we do might not be as exciting as some of the other departments, but it's at least as important. So, now that you're here and you've spoken to Father, does that mean you're on board?
Just looking for now.
Just looking around.
I see. Well, please do mind what you touch. Sensitive equipment here, not like topside. If there's anything else you'd like to know about the facilities division, I'm happy to discuss it.
Power needs.
It must be a challenge to meet the power demands of a place like this.
Absolutely. We scratch and scrape for every precious ounce of voltage that we can. Over the years, we've learned a few tricks that help supplement our power budget. When necessary, we can tap into select sources on the surface. We take only what we need, of course. Fortunately, Advanced Systems is always working on new solutions to generate more energy. It's a good thing, too, because the demand is always increasing. You don't even want to know what a single use of the molecular dematerializer consumes.
No, I think I'm good. Do I have a soul? That's a reference that no one ever gets.
Well, you can tell him that I intend to
Do
speak
you?
to Father about these unannounced security sweeps of yours. Ransacking my quarters in the middle of the night is totally unacceptable.
I'll pass along your message, Doctor.
See that you do.
Welcome to the Institute, sir.
Scanning.
Okay, that doesn't look good. Someone decided to fucking raid it.
Should serve you well in a fight.
Dragging their feet on the targeting package upgrades.
We're all looking forward to working with you.
Well, I'm probably gonna betray you down the line.
Friction as
Hi,
it is
Doc.
between us
So,
and pretty much all the other
Here you are.
departments.
Justin Ao, Acting Director of the Synth Retention Bureau. I'll be upfront with you. We're going to be keeping a close eye on you for the near future. Despite your relation to Father, you're a bit of an unknown quantity. I'm sure you understand. There won't be any issues, will there?
Don't you trust me?
Why? Don't you trust me?
I'll be honest. You're an outsider. The first outsider to be allowed access to the Institute in quite a long time, in fact. There's little precedent for this situation, so it's only natural to take extra precautions.
Obviously.
It's nothing personal, I assure you. Now, Father has asked that I provide you with a brief overview of the synth retention. Our primary responsibility is the recovery of escaped synths that are hiding among the human population on the surface.
Ah. Secret police. I see.
So basically, you're the secret police.
Secret police? If that's a pre-war reference, then I'm afraid it's lost on me. Our main instrument is the Courser, a third-generation synth assigned to operate on the surface. Coursers hunt down and reclaim synths that have escaped the Institute. They are highly self-sufficient, trained in combat, infiltration, and tracking. In a word, our Coursers are relentless. But I gather you know all this, since you've encountered one already. In fact, I'd very much like to know how you defeated it.
With me good old shredder, mate. Combat experience.
I'm no stranger to combat.
Even so, a Courser should be more than a match for any single combatant. I suppose I'll have to ask robotics to perform detailed diagnostics on the entire production run. As if we don't have enough problems. Now, unless you need something else, I'll get back to work.
Courser training. Yeah.
You mentioned that coursers undergo special training. Tell me more about it.
The SRB constantly monitors our Gen 3 synth population, looking for specific traits. Those who show tenacity, fearlessness, and independence undergo a rigorous training regimen. We teach them armed and unarmed combat, investigative techniques, psychology, and mechanical skills. Those who pass a final evaluation become coursers. The rest have their memories wiped and return to their former duties.
So...
I don't think you'll be needing that suit of power armor in here.
You're right, I don't, but this is my suit of power armor, and it's better to drag it with me than to just leave it at one point and come and collect it.
Status.
What?
Functions normal.
I don't understand. Who the fuck ever thinks that, oh my god, let's just not have it work that way.
You believe that? Or are you going to tell me about this mysterious phase 3?
Advanced. Okay, that's good. That's good. Advanced system is the biggest part.
She's been at it for over 2 hours. What is she even testing?
Nothing. At this point, she's just doing it for fun.
Well, I like that everyone's...
Safety first.
Hey, Doc.
Remember that.
Oh, hi there. Sorry if I seem distracted. I memorized 5 sets of design schematics and now I'm doing detailed mental comparisons.
That's amazing.
That's amazing.
Oh, well, a lot of us do that. Anyway, I'm glad you're here. I just wanted to say how much I admire Father, and that it's an honor to meet you. I really hope you'll stay here with us.
I cannot promise, nor I can say no.
Well, that was productive.
Alright, let's close the door. We don't want anybody sneaking in.
Dr. Lee.
Oh, it's you. You're not authorized to be here.
Looking for you.
I was looking for you.
Me? Why? Where are you going? I thought you wanted to talk.
I did, but I fucked up.
Me, Dr. Lee.
Oh, it's you. You're not authorized to be here.
Actually, I was looking for you.
Me? Why?
Sent by the Brotherhood.
I've been sent by the Brotherhood of Steel to find you.
You don't beat around the bush, I'll give you that. I knew it was just a matter of time before your people would track me down. I've been looking over my shoulder for almost a decade, waiting for them to send someone like you to kill me.
Here. Good intentions.
I'm only here with good intentions. You have my word.
You're giving me your word, even though we just met? Fine. Since Father trusts you, I'm going to give you the benefit of the doubt. I might not agree with everything he says, but I know he'd never allow harm to come my way. Say what you came here to say, and then leave me alone.
Are you happy here?
Are you happy here?
You'd think being surrounded by cutting-edge laboratory equipment and some of the greatest minds the world's ever known would be enough. Only problem is the lack of transparency. I don't think we get the full story on everything that occurs down here. What does that have to do with why we're talking?
Brotherhood needs help.
The Brotherhood needs your help, Doctor.
Needs my help. Why? They seemed to have everything under control when I left.
The Brotherhood values you.
The Brotherhood valued your presence, and we'd like you to come back.
Well, how sweet of them. Tell me something. Why would I possibly want to come crawling back to the Brotherhood? What reason would I have to throw away everything I've accomplished here?
Trust me.
Father trusts me, and so should you.
He trusts you because you're family. I'm not. I can't just take your word for it. I need more than that.
We don't lie.
The Brotherhood has always been straight with you.
I am getting a bit tired of all the secrets around here. Sometimes I feel like Father isn't being straight with me. Like there are things I'm not supposed to know about. I don't like that. But still, how can I turn my back on all of this?
Your work could be instrumental in freeing the Commonwealth.
You really know how to push my buttons, don't you? You know, I never understood why the Institute was so damn selfish. All those innocent people up there, dying. And here I am, surrounded by technology that could make their lives better. Yet we hide down here and insulate ourselves from everything and everyone. It's not right. It's not right. I'll make my way back to the Brotherhood. But I'm going to have to do it on my own. I can't take any chances being seen with you. Tell whoever sent you that they've just regained the services of Dr. Madison Lee. Now, for the sake of keeping up appearances, let me see that Pip-Boy of yours. I've been told to install a Courser chip in it for you. Father's orders. You're to be given full access, with the ability to relay in and out of the Institute at will.
Thank you.
Given that the relay is the only way to access the Institute, handy is something of an understatement. In case the significance is lost on you, you'll be the only one here with that kind of access. If nothing else, it should demonstrate the amount of trust Father has placed in you. Speaking of, I trust our discussion will remain between the two of us. Now, I need to get back to work, and I'm sure you have other things to do.
Okay, I know you're streaming, bro, but I'm about to do it.
Give me a second. I will be right back to continue the stream. Best missions in the game, in my opinion.
Only because you have a crush on your...
Oh yeah, I do have a crush on Tali. It shouldn't surprise you, Jesus.
Take it easy, man.
I take it easy.
Take it easy, man. You gotta take it. Okay, but I'm gonna show you. Okay. Ready for shit?
Okay. Let's go. Let us begin. Guys, just give me a second. I'm being right back.
Requesting permission to dock with the Raya.
Our system has your ship flagged to Cerberus. Verify.
After time adrift among open stars, along tides of light and through shoals of dust, I will return to where I began.
Permission granted. Welcome home, Talizora.
We'd like a security and quarantine team to meet us. Our ship is not clear.
Understood. Approach exterior docking crate on 17.
I don't think it's a good idea to bring a gift.
Get that damn thing off my ship before you start an incident that makes the Ascension Project fiasco with Cerberus.
You're defending your ship. I respect that. But don't try to intimidate me, Captain.
Or what?
Alright, take off this mask and breathe germs all over your nice, clean ship.
I'm letting you aboard as a favor to Tal. The gate is too much. Leave it on your ship.
I have to do this because you can go down to Jack, and there are Paragon or Renegade opinions. So you can't repair it, so I have to do
Keep going.
This is your ship and I'm a guest. But Legion is part of my team. Unless you want to shoot me, we're both coming aboard.
Or I could kick you both off. No one here likes Gant or Cerberus. I can't guarantee your safety.
I can guide them away from the more militant elements of the crew.
There are a lot more militants these days, Talizora. And given the charges against you, it's only getting worse.
do you mean?
They're charging you with bringing active gate into the fleet as part of a secret project.
That's insane. I never brought active gas aboard. I only sent parts and pieces. Wow, this scene became more intense now that I brought a fucking kettle. It's like it was meant to be. What the fuck?
It's so well done, right?
Deal with that later, Charlie.
Alright.
Next step, guys.
Sorry about that, people. Okay.
So, Tally, your mind will be shaken until this trial is over.
Alright, now that I've leveled up one more time. We need to be level 40 to do that, sadly. Okay, so what else should I do? Or I could always just... No. No, no. If you have this, oh my god, you just fucking regain so much. You're not stupid, just different. Randomly receive 3 extra experience from any action and lower your intelligence. Randomly 5x XP from any action and lower your intelligence. The lower your intelligence, the greater chance. Randomly receives bonus XP from any action, may trigger 3x for all kills for a short period of time. Oh, that's cool and all. Ah, okay. So basically, I'm trying to get this one, level 41. Yeah, because that one is really good, in my opinion. Keep your distance. You know what? Actually, let's get armorer, because that's something that I need to actually start working on. Yeah. Alright. Since we are... Okay, so... Talk to father. Give holotape to Dr. Ingram. Proctor. Ingram, not doctor. Return to Tegan. Those are really good ones. I said that we usually want to do at least one of these missions, which is good, but, you know. Okay, so we're gonna do this one and this one at some point soon, but right now I'm just not there yet. Then again, I will soon be there, most likely. Synth retention. So we got the father. Alright, so the question is, guys, and we have to sort of... Give me a second, guys. Ah, yes, let's...
In case anyone didn't mention it, quiet time runs from 10 p.m. to 6 a.m.
Quiet time? Alright, let's talk to father really quick, guys. Basically, the idea is that today we're gonna pick up any loose ends that we can find. And the next mission...
Wouldn't be here if not for your son.
That's cool. Doesn't freak me out.
Lecture on cold fusion was nothing short of revelation.
I mean...
To keep unnecessary power consumption to a minimum. Don't recharge unless your primary levels are below 2%.
I always wondered, where the hell do they get their items? You know, the stuff that they create stuff with. Because logistics is a thing. The Brotherhood have a logistics division. I haven't seen such a division in the Brotherhood. I mean, sorry, in the Institute. I mean, they can teleport anywhere, but, you know, it's a bit stupid, isn't it?
Sean. Now that you've had a chance to see the Institute firsthand, what do you think?
It's amazing!
You've got technology here that I never dreamed possible. It's amazing.
I'm glad you can appreciate what we've accomplished. None of it has been easy. Ultimately, all our knowledge and resources are focused on a single goal. The goal is best summarized by our motto: mankind, redefined. Unfortunately, no advancement comes without occasional setbacks. As remarkable as our synths are, they can be dangerous without proper supervision. The superior synth mind and body attempting to wrestle with something approaching free will can be a recipe for chaos.
Where is it? Free will?
So it's like every...
Have faith. Let me show you how we deal with such problems. A rogue synth has taken over the Raider gang at Libertalia. His memories have been erased, and his identity altered. He believes he's a man named Gabriel. Under his leadership, the Raiders have taken many innocent lives. I've dispatched a courser to Libertalia. I'd like you to join him and reclaim that synth.
Bring synth.
Sure. We'll just fight our way through an army of homicidal maniacs and ask this synth to come on home.
I didn't say it would be easy. But I'm confident that with a courser at your side, you'll have no trouble. Now you should get moving. Many people are in danger, and a delay could cost lives.
Coolio. So, you have to do a couple of missions for Father, which is your son. I know, it's confusing. But the Corsair, I do believe, yes indeed, he is around this area. Basically, this here is Libertalia, what you see here. And all the way here is a bunch of boats, if I don't remember wrong. Is either that or this is Libertalia? And I'm just mistaken. It would not be the first time, mind you. First of all, let's head... Wait. I want to make sure that I have Curie with me. And basically what we're gonna do, we're gonna go and stop by the Brotherhood. We're gonna do all of that. We're not doing very much combat in this mission. Actually, we're not doing any combat. Except for the thing underneath the ground. That way we can, you know, go between action and unaction. You know, it was more the shock reveal. I mean, if you haven't played this game or seen this game before. Oh, yeah, Curie is with me. That means I can teleport. And if so, I have a couple ideas.
Oh no. The body can repair tissue damage, but still, too much radiation too quickly can prove fatal. Caution.
Well, that's why I am going inside of this cave. I'm not a crazy person. Oh. There we go. Virgil, mate.
Virgil?
Well, I'm glad to see the relay didn't completely vaporize you.
Oh, sarcastic.
It did, but I pulled myself together.
I suppose you did. Now, what about the serum? Did you find it?
Give serum.
Got it right here.
That's it. That's really it. All right. Let's see. Retrovirus has matured nicely. Density gradient is high. Recombinant counter-intron sequences look stable. Transcriptive exon strands have formed.
That's good.
Good.
It is. But there's only one way to know if it works.
I will talk to you later, Curie, because, you know, yeah.
All right.
Here we go.
And now, we wait.
Sarcastic.
That's it.
What? Did you expect me to transform right before your eyes? This is science, not a two-cap magic show. I'm gonna rest for a while. I'm back in a few days, maybe a week, and... well, I guess we'll see. In any event, You kept your end of our bargain.
Thank you. Of course I'd keep my end of my bargain with you, Virgil. I think his name was Brian Virgil. Okay, so we have to do the mission. You know, if you really wanted to, which would be the obvious thing to do, is to, you could have gone to the Brotherhood and basically be like, you know what? We're just gonna fuck you over. Deal with it. I could have gone to the Brotherhood and basically, sorry, not Brotherhood. I could have gone to them and be like, deal with it. Now, basically, guys, we're gonna see if we can start the DLCs in maybe the next episode. Because see, the thing is that now we're at the highlight of the game, which means we can start working on the DLCs now rather than later. Obviously, it depends to everyone else. I mean, this way I can, like, honestly, I'd like to do some of the Mechanist stuff.
Safely from the Institute, brother.
I always return.
Stop the Institute for Maxon and for the Brotherhood.
Here's your holotape, Proctor. Hope the data on that thing was worth it.
Thanks. You know, it's good to see you're still in one piece. I wasn't sure what the Interceptor would do to you.
Sarcastic.
You mean being zapped into energy and then put back together again? Piece of cake.
You can make jokes all you want, but I wouldn't put so much faith in technology I didn't understand. Speaking of technology I don't understand, I'll get this holotape to Proctor Quinlan. I'm dying to find out what's on it.
Reveal weakness. Wait, what?
Hopefully it'll reveal a weakness in their defenses.
That would be the best case scenario. Before we jump to conclusions, let's see what Quinlan's scribes can get off of it. I'm sure the Institute has all of their data heavily encrypted, so it's gonna take some time to crack. After that, we'll have to see what we've got. There's no telling what we might have grabbed off their mainframe. In the meantime, your mission to recruit Dr. Lee still needs to be completed. I believe Elder Maxon gave you all of the details. Good luck, Knight.
Well, I already did it. I already freed her, or freed her is the wrong expression. I already dealt with that, more accurately said. My boy! Oh wait.
Hey.
You need something. Is now a better time to converse?
I can talk.
I have some time.
I've spent much effort gathering information in our travels so far, and my self-diagnostics have come to a green conclusion. It is not lack of data or lack of collaboration which stifles my scientific progress. The inescapable truth is there has never been a great robot scientist.
Perk her up.
I'm sure your research isn't that bad.
You are polite to say this, but if something does not change, my efforts will be mere stagnation. The greatest scientific minds of history, the Einsteins and the Curies, my namesake, have had something beyond raw data analysis capabilities. They have had a spark. This elusive inspiration is something I must possess.
Good idea.
If there's a way you can do that, you should.
In fact, I must. If I am to advance my understanding of medicine in this strange world, I must embark on a great adventure. I must become human, or as close as I can. I must find a way to download all that I am into a human brain.
Actually, guys, since we have time, I think... Nah, you know what? Alright, so this is what I'll do.
And you save me once again. If you find someone, a brain surgeon, an artificial intelligence programmer, or someone with an expert in matters of the head, please bring me to them.
Well, I'm sure there is people I can find, but as I said, deep, see? So we'll bring them to Dr. Mari later in this episode. So if you guys are interested in seeing that, you can. Because Curie is sexy as hell. That's just a fact.
I received word that Dr. Lee is returning to us. How cooperative do you think she'll be?
She's on our side, without a doubt.
I've convinced her that the Institute is the enemy, not the Brotherhood.
Well done, Knight. As soon as Dr. Lee arrives, we'll interrogate her aboard the Prydwen. She's been under the Institute's influence for the last decade, and we can't afford to take any chances. Now, on to other matters. Thanks to the success of your reconnaissance efforts, it's time to advance our operations to the next phase. I want you to report to Proctor Ingram at the airport. She has a special project that requires your immediate attention. Once again, Knight, you don't fail to impress. Dismissed.
Aww. So, basically, the game is like, you want to do this, then do this, basically. I myself am not going to do that mission today. I'm going to do the Curie one. I mean, might as well just get clear of all of the talking while I can.
Halbert pilot to Station Epsilon. Halbert pilot report to Station Epsilon. That is all.
Joining our cause was the wisest decision of your life, brother.
Everybody's like, you're on our side, you're on our side.
Ah, my legs on the ground. You get those farmers to cooperate?
Yes.
Yes, sir. The crops will be available when harvested.
You'll sure get the job done, don't you? Here are those caps I promised you. You know when you feel like paying another farm a visit. I realize it's not the most glamorous of missions, but hell, neither is starving.
Well, we have been getting a lot of brother.
Extra work.
Good to hear. I've got another farm.
Sure.
I'm in.
Knew I could count on you. I'll mark the farm on your map. Remember, guaranteed cooperation.
It's always the same fucking farm. I don't know what, but I think the game has glitched, so it's always the same farm. Honestly, this is why I love the Brotherhood more than any other faction in the game. And you guys might be like, wait, Becken, why the fuck would you take the side of the Brotherhood? You have a son in the Institute. First of all, there's a lot of things you need to know about the son. I have chosen to go with the son's missions for so long, myself, obviously. And basically, it never ever went great. So, we're gonna go and we're gonna talk to Dr. Amari, which is in Good Neighbor. We all love a bit of Good Neighbor, yeah? So, basically, we're gonna do this mission, and then next mission is gonna be a non-stop fighting fight. Except for this mission, which only had, like, what, one fight scene? That way we can regulate a bit between action and, you know, stuff. So that you guys don't feel depressed whenever you guys watch, because it's like...
You walk that freedom trail. What, some kind of... history?
Oh, I don't know how words would come out that I walked the freedom trail. I mean... Unless you're talking about the synths, which would make sense. Yeah. Hello, Dr. Mari.
Heard about your signal interceptor. Now that you found the Institute, I hope you do the right thing.
Alright, let's...
Doctor, my friend here needs your help.
Oh? I'm not a mechanic. What could she possibly want from me?
Oh, this doctor can help me? Greetings, doctor. I wish to download my data and core programming into a human brain.
You want what? Is she serious?
Further science.
Curie has a lot of pre-war research data, but she can't continue her important work as a robot.
Why not?
There are fundamental limitations in my robotic systems. I have no capacity for the human trait of inspiration.
I've never considered anything like your proposal. It's an interesting problem. The memories wouldn't be hard. We translate those from the brain to computers and back all the time here. It's how the loungers work. Her personality, though, All the extra pieces of robotic programmed decision-making? A normal organic brain wouldn't know what to do with them. A synth brain, on the other hand, well, it's already somewhere between the two.
I won't kill anyone.
I'm not suggesting I won't kill a synth.
I'm suggesting nothing of the kind. Allow me to explain. I've worked on synths before, giving them memory wipes so they can live a life free of the Institute. But the procedure isn't always successful. If something goes wrong, it can leave them in a brain-dead state. Living, but with no cognition. I know a caretaker for one of these brain-dead synths. If they're willing, we could try transferring your friend's consciousness into her.
Like to try.
I'd like to try.
We just need her caretaker's consent. Give me a day to get in contact with them. They're understandably cautious, but I think they'll hear me out.
I will stay with the doctor. Assuming all goes well, I want to be ready for the procedure.
The caretaker should get back to me soon. She's not one to wait.
Alright, alright. Is it okay if I just take off my armor and sit here and wait for a while? I mean, I know this is a bit cheeky, and I'm probably, like, honestly, guys, after this video is over, I'm probably gonna go and do some stuff. Alright, let's try to wait 24 hours, see if anything change. Hopefully it does, and hopefully nobody steals my power armor. I'm sure the Brotherhood will compensate me if someone does. However, if they don't, and I end up ruining my power armor, yeah, you know, that sucks. Oh, alright, so it did work. Alright, can I see how much power this power core has? Fusion core, not power core. Because it's made out of nuclear fusion. Alright, there we go.
You will surely be quite strong.
Curie!
You're the one that wants to use G519's body? I just don't have the caps to keep her alive anymore. Life support ain't easy or cheap, you know? I was gonna pull the plug on her. What you're proposing sounds a little better. Better than letting her rot.
Your decision.
That's a decision you have to make.
You're not making this any easier. Since G5 has no one else. For what it's worth, you have my consent.
Thank you. I know this must be difficult.
Yeah. I'll leave you to it.
Curie, let's begin. Curie, terminate all non-essential operations.
Affirmative.
All right. Connection complete. I have access to your friend's memories. G5's already been prepped, so this shouldn't take long. Yes. There.
My chest. What is happening?
Just breathe. It's an autonomic function. Just let your body do what it must.
I feel so strange.
Listen to me. Can you hear me? What is your name?
My designation is Contagions, Vulnerability, Robotic, Infirmary Engineer. Oh, Curie.
I was worried.
You had me worried there.
Do not concern yourself. I feel better now.
Good. Very good. Now let's test some cognitive functions. What is 1 plus 2?
3.
If I threw a baseball at your head, what would you do?
Move.
Think of a strong memory. The first that comes to mind. Tell me about it.
Dr. Burrow was very old. He was the last living scientist in my section of Vault 81. He was on his bed, very weak. He said to me, "Curie, you must..." And he died before he finished the sentence. Oh, my insides feel peculiar. What is that?
Maybe grief?
You might be feeling grief for a friend.
This unit has no friends, but there, my chest is tightening when I think of poor Dr.
The
Burrow.
operation appears successful. But I think it will take a lot of adjustment for your new friend. She may need your help to make the transition.
Thank you, Doctor, for this opportunity.
I heard about your secret interceptor. Now that you've found the Institute, I hope you do the right thing.
Hey.
What do you want?
Get up. There, come on.
Hey.
May I remember to breathe? I'm thinking if I forget to do this, no more Curie. And suddenly, all this excitement we do, there is an element of something. What if my arm is blown off? It is not so simple to repair this now.
Sarcastic. I'll protect you.
Don't worry. I'll keep you safe.
That makes me feel better. Calm. I will be fine. It is coming to me. Quickly, I hope. Just bear with me. I am sure my research will blossom with this magnificent new hardware. Humanity has fallen so since the bombs.
Heads up.
Do you need... Can I help you?
I wanted to make sure things were okay between you and me.
I find these traveling arrangements quite acceptable.
Awesome.
Didn't have anything else.
As you say.
Alright, so the good news is, well, first of all, since we have Curie, which is always great. I always appreciate having Curie around. I mean, she's the one I like the most out of every other character in the game, I guess. Then again, I don't know how many characters I've actually met. I think I met a good 90% of the characters and cast in this game. I even went around talking to the NPCs and stuff like that, you know what I mean? Okay, so, next, well, I'm going to do this on my own, and I'm going to do this on my own, because these two has no impact on the story whatsoever, not that I know of. But, to be honest, once I'm done doing those missions and all of that stuff, I don't know, who knows. Basically, guys, what'll happen is that we are going to... I'm gonna be back tomorrow, most likely. I cannot promise, neither I cannot say I won't be on tomorrow. So, yeah. But, basically, what's gonna happen is that we're gonna... You know, we're gonna do something. Okay, we're gonna just, you know, do something. Okay, so that, like, we're gonna do the missions, and also we might also in the near future. Oh, that's. We might also in the near future want to do. As I said, we're now at the high point of the game. So next time we will be doing this, and more importantly, this mission. These two here. We will do these two missions, and then we will move on to this and this. Maybe, I don't even know if I want to do the... But then again, saying that I don't want to do something is a bit foolish. Yeah, you guys know what I mean. Basically, find the caravan. Wait, hold on. There's a DLC that's missing, isn't it? No. Okay, so all DLCs are here. Good. Okay. So, well, as I said, we're gonna go and do this and this, and this way I can gather up way more quests, which is a good thing from the police station, right? Oh, wait, where is it? Yeah, Cambridge Police Station. I can pick up a lot of missions from there, and then what will happen is that, as I said, I'll do this tomorrow. So, I'll chat with you guys later. Have a good night and stay safe. When it's back in, then I'm out.